Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hello and welcome to Arcana Universe. This is going to be a Virgo 2024 energy forecast reading. Let's get started. As a friendly reminder, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed. But you will know if this is your story and which side you are on. So this is for strong Virgo placements under Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or cross watchers dealing with a Virgo, or if you just happen to stumble across this live stream or a video later on, it is no coincidence. There may be a message here for you as a tap into the energies. So, you know, the labels aside, the label, the signs aside, if you're here, it's no coincidence. Okay, what else? Feel free to check out the playlist portion of this channel where you can find your daily, monthly, and yearly readings as well, okay? Oh, that's wonderful. Oh. Okay. Oh. What? Wow. Oh. What? Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, very, oh. Oh. Oh my god, what is going on? This is gonna be one powerful reading. It's like something has shifted. Something in the energy has shifted. Guess what? This coming month, and remember, time is fluid. So even if you watch this a month from now or what have you, there may be a message here for you. But I am sensing that there is happiness coming in for you. Something like your wishes are coming true, and there's a lot of abundance in your life is what I'm seeing here. And it's almost as if you're going to be in the limelight. Okay, so there's a lot of like eyes on you, or people admire you, people are motivated and inspired by you is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so hello PS10, welcome. I'm picking up on a very, very attractive energy. Like somebody here is like a hottie, whether they know it or not. It's just like they're considered a very attractive is what I'm seeing here. Okay, hello Raj, and for those of you joining in and liking the video, thank you so much. As a friendly reminder, guess what? This is a collective reading. Okay, it's a collective reading. This is a collective reading, so any personal questions and all of that about your situation, if you need that one-on-one reading with me, a session with me, all of that information can be found in the description of this video. Okay, and so if you're in here, it is no coincidence. Feel free to listen in, be present, be open-minded, you know, whatever you know you're being called to do, let's honor that. Okay, all right, so PS wrote, I have a good Christian song request. I'm sorry, I don't do song requests on here, but good to know. Carl, hello, welcome. Hello, Sansoy. What? Good morning. Have a good day. Thank you. Hello, Jem. All right. And if it wasn't clear, let's keep the comments respectful and relevant. I do not want it to seem like, you know, people are trolling on here, spamming, coming in with disrespect, racism, cyberbullying, none of that. I don't tolerate that here. So you've been warned. Don't say I didn't warn you. But I mean, it's common sense, okay? This is just the basic standards that we should all have and embody and reinforce. And so, Gaming wrote, a mug to bathe in, a peg for me to. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So you got a warning. Hello. Carl said, I want one. What do you want? Christian, hello. Wrote, hey, beautiful. Hello. Sethi, welcome. Stu wrote, I'm feeling sad. Aww. Sudha wrote, hi, Jackie. Who's Jackie? Oh, honey. So that's a racist comment, what I say. I think you posted that before I said the whole, disrespectful thing, okay? You're a smart person. Let's not play stupid or dumb, all right? Okay? So, hello, Carl. Oh yeah, so if you're interested in a one-on-one reading, all of that information can be found in the description of this video. Ahmed, welcome, wrote, hello, your accent sounds awesome, thank you. So, sorry, soy, okay, no spamming, okay, I know you're from Turkey, okay? I saw your message, no spamming here. If I see that you're continuing, you're going to have a little timeout. Hello, Captain. Hello, Rumesa. Theodorus, welcome. Welcome from Greece. Hello. Cupcake, welcome. Sorry, we don't get political here, okay? All right, Sansisori, you're gonna get a little time out because you are not respecting my wishes. All right, so smell you later. Anyway, so let's go ahead and continue on with the reading, okay? So if you're on here, I am a energy reader and a channel of God. And so any messages that you need to hear at this time, I will pick it up. And Cupcake, as mentioned, I like to keep this space, not political, not non-religious. I want it so that everybody can feel welcome here, as long as they come in here with respect. If you would like to promote your stance, I encourage you to utilize your own channel to do so, not on mine, okay? I want the space to be about God's message, okay? So, hello, yo. Carl. So as mentioned, I gave you the info, so feel free to look it up. I don't want, repeated questions. Hello, that was already answered. Elena, welcome. Hello, Magic. What's your favorite kind of shark? Okay, so, I know you guys have some specific questions, but I like to keep the space relevant, okay? That includes the comments. So Sadie wrote, hey, I'm back, welcome back. Blaze, welcome back. I love you, Arcana. Keep up the great work. Thanks so much for all the love and support. All right, Captain, if you want to pull oracle cards for everyone here, feel free to do so on your channel, not here. This is God's space, okay? Stephen Rowe, yo, what you know about the universe? I don't know. You feel free, if you're in here, there may be a message for you, so stick around and find out. Elena, you pronounce my name amazing. Oh, shucks. Thank you. Beautiful name. Sadie wrote, I am trying to never miss one of your lives. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Can I, which we wrote, can I, don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say. So Black Loki, remember that is a disrespectful comment. Okay, if you are, utilizing substances at this time, that's you. Please don't project what you're doing onto me. Okay, so Jessica, welcome. Cupcake Road, can you hurry, please? What am I hurrying? Oh, well, everything has its own timing. All right. So, so Black Loki, remember, let's keep it. I'm not here. You're not, this is no like dance monkey dance and I do whatever you guys want me to do. No, it's not that. If you're in here, if you want a message from God, if you want to know what the energies that I'm picking up, listen, okay? Less, like, unless it's respectful and relevant. But if you're just like trying to be a distraction, telling me what to do, no, I don't like that, okay? Um, if anybody here is looking for, so again, you know, this is my final warning for anybody who's coming in here with racist comments like gangster here, okay? Just please be mindful. I don't tolerate it. I don't tolerate it, okay? Um, yeah, I'm sorry, but this is no personal inquiry kind of thing. It's a collective reading, and so the message that you need to hear will come through. Okay. David wrote, "You're beautiful." Oh, thank you. So Black Loki, I just explained what I do. Bonnie wrote, Captain wrote, "You got the white eagle chat." What does that mean? Oh, oh, you're pulling oracle cards. Oh, I got the white eagle chat. Okay, so lovely. That's lovely. What does that? Yeah. Anyways, so Tholoris, ha ha ha. Black Loki. What's your religion? I grew up Christian, raised Christian, but I consider myself a spiritual person, having a one-on-one connection with God. Hello, welcome, Bonnie. And yeah, so you can donate. Feel free to check out the description of this video to see all that information. I appreciate those who are serious about donating. Okay. Hello, Alpha. Welcome. They wrote that they're a Korean male. Cool. Gangster wrote she mad. I'm not mad. I'm just making sure that you don't disrespect my place. Okay, my space. And so there's nothing wrong with setting healthy boundaries, and I said it in a calm and collected manner. If you feel like there was any anger or madness, that's something you need to look into, okay? Because there's something off about your perception. Okay, so Black Loki wrote, "Are you teaching Christianity? I just joined." So, as mentioned, I have a one on one connection with God. I don't like to be religious on here. I prefer to be spiritual, okay? So, all religions are welcome here. If you feel called to come into this live, you could have clicked on any other readers or live streams, but you're here. You decided to trust your intuition and you're here, okay? So if anybody here wants to talk about anything other than the messages coming through, feel free to do so on your specific channel, okay? I don't appreciate, people wanting to derail and talk about, getting off topic and talking about other items and subjects on my platform, okay? It's called respect, all right? Okay. So Thoros I have a mother Christian and a father Muslim. Ah, good to know. Okay. So all right. So you guys understand? You guys feel good? You guys get it? Great. Okay. So I'm happy to have you here. So some of you guys are kind of like in a rush, impatience. That needs to be worked on. Okay. This isn't like drop of a hat and I do flips and shit like No. So if you are curious about what this channel is about, then listen. Feel free to hang out. Feel free to listen instead of, wondering what I should type next. Oh, like what should I say next? No, it's not. I know that this is a little different. Okay, this channel is a little different, and you'll feel it if you're in tune. You will feel it in the energies. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. Okay, so VR. All right. Good night to you. Bye bye. So I see here that, yeah, so as mentioned, the energy coming through is somebody here is going to be tapping into their abundance. There is a very attractive energy that I'm picking up that is interested in forming some sort of commitment, some sort of relationship, setting some sort of foundation to get the ball rolling. And this person is going to utilize tactics, some sort of game plan. This person is not going to just be like, oh, let's see, let's just see where the ball goes. Let's see where it rolls. No, this person is very focused. It's like almost like they're determined. They have a goal, a plan, and they are going to utilize some sort of momentum to get what they want, is what I'm seeing here. And I see here, they see this, this very abundance and classy kind of energy as their prize in a sense. Okay, so you'll know which side you are on, but I'm seeing here that there is this very, wonderful, grounded energy, very classy. They're not the type of they're composed. Okay, so this energy is just like that I'm picking up. They let abundance, they attract love and support, and people are inclined. It's like moth to a flame. People are naturally um, drawn to this individual, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so black boy, I don't know why I said black boy. It's a Black Loki wrote, do you have any spiritual gifts? So yes, and I'm utilizing them now. Um so again, please listen, retain, okay? If we can save like the questions towards the end of the video, that'll be greatly appreciated. Because, I do the last reading I did. So normally these readings are supposed to go like 5 minutes long, maybe 15 minutes long, but it's like the last couple, they're like an hour long, hour 30 minutes. Like it's, I have to create some sort of balance here. And so otherwise I'm going to be here all day, and unfortunately I I'm not like, if I was, if I had all my, if anyways, long story short, I'm going to be more mindful of my time, okay? Because, you know, I have to, it's about reciprocity here. And so I can't just give. Okay, I can't. There's just, I'm just human. I'm just only me. And so, all right. Um, so I'm picking up on this energy. What is this? So the person, oh my gosh, so the person that you're going to be connecting with, there's something about someone's family or somebody that considers you like family is not going to, I don't want to say approve of the connection. I don't, what? This is very specific. Okay, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but I have a duty to relay what I see here. So it's in a way supposed to prepare you, or, it's supposed to prepare you, it's supposed to help you. And so but I see here that, yeah, some family member or some people who you consider like family, they may not approve of the connection. Why is that? They just don't want you to get hurt. Okay. Hello, Austin. Welcome back. So you may have like a very protective family member, or somebody here has a very protective family energy, where it's just like if they feel like, you know, whoever you're dealing with, they're just in it for the physical. They're only and they, if they feel or vibe, get this feeling like, oh, they're only connecting with this family member um because they just want intimacy, or they just want like, they think it'll be something short term, and they're protective and they don't want this person to get hurt. Okay. Tholoris? What? Theodorus. This is a collective reading, honey, okay? It's not, I'm not doing this. This wasn't a reading for, you know, one person. This is a collective reading. So I know a part of us, the ego is like, me. Do reading for me. Tell me about me. No, 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 okay? This is a collective effort. I can't, as mentioned, I'm not going to be able to be here all day answering individual questions. That wouldn't be fair to me, and it wouldn't be fair to those who don't, who's not able to get their opportunity. That is why I have the one-on-one personal readings available if you're interested in that, and all of that information can be found in the description of this video, okay? Because time is money, as they say. As they say. But you know, I volunteer my time, but I'm not a charity. Like, I'm not, you know, I don't have a like endless stream of funds where, you know, I don't have to worry about bills and all of that. Like, everybody, we're living on planet Earth. We have some sort of bills to pay. We have things to do, to have roof over our heads, food on the table, all of that. And so, you know, maybe if all of that was taken care of, then I'll be like, oh yeah, like, what do I have? I don't have, you know, those responsibilities um to work, like to address. And so you know, you understand, right? You guys understand? Yes. All right. um Flora Arcana, hello, welcome back. Tashar, behave, okay? Behave. Welcome back, Flora. So let's behave, okay? This isn't like, you know, watch Arcana twerk stream. No, honey, you know better. You know better, okay? So all right, so let's not play stupid. You guys are smart. I know you're smart, but it's not. It's what's so it's terrible to watch people play stupid when they're so smart. Okay. All right. All right. Um so okay. So what's going to happen with this? What's going to happen? So for those of you, you know, you'll know which side you are on, but the motivation and the intentions needs to be genuine, okay? It's just like, don't just do it for the ego. Don't just do it for the ego. Hello, Austin. I know you guys have personal questions, but this is not that kind of channel. This is God's message time, okay? So I see here that the person that is doing like the pursuing and the chasing and trying to set some sort of momentum in getting this person's energy, I see here that, you know, if they're just in it because of like looks or status or just the intimacy aspect, it's just be mindful. Be mindful, because there is a possibility for it to bite you in the butt later. Okay, it's like, and it's going to require you to heal from what has happened if your intentions aren't pure. If there's any manipulative tactics, leave that at the door. Leave that at the door. It's karma, you guys. It's karma. Okay? You or them. You'll know which side you are on. And so, yeah, I'm getting strong defensive energy. Why are they so, why is the family so, aw. So just, so the people, you know, the family member or people you consider like family, they're very protective, and just want to make sure that, you know, their loved one is not taken advantage of, and they want somebody that is worth your time, in a sense. Like, you know, they don't want you to be taken advantage of. Okay. Okay. So Florida, you know, let's keep it relevant. Okay, this isn't math class. I know I'm Asian, but no, 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 no. Okay, this isn't math class. I'm sorry. Okay. So Elena, welcome back. Okay, so okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So there is somebody here that is going to be romantically attracted, and long story short, just to wrap it up, just to summarize the final messages coming through, there's going to be somebody coming in wanting, like, there's a lot of like passion and motive, and yeah, so Doris is like, is me. Yeah, there's a lot of like wanting to be in this person's energy. However, I'm also getting some sort of distance. And so the family members of the person that is, you know, very like classy and like knows their worth, and there's something very like pure about them. Okay, there's something pure, and innocent, in a sense, is what I'm seeing here. And and this person's family member, or those who they consider as family, they're going to come in hard. It's like I'm getting, there's no fucking around. Like, pardon my French, and sorry if you're French. But so Austin, remember what I said? Do you remember what I said? Okay. It could be you or them. You'll know which side you are on. All right. And so yeah. So I see here, yeah, somebody's going, so this family member is going to come hard. They're going to be like, no, like, it's almost like they're going to be very, I don't want to say mean, but it's almost, I'm getting this like authoritative kind of energy where it's just like it's like ultimatum status. It's like, if you know, if you be with this person, then like you're going to have to choose between us and them, and like oh my gosh. But I ask, you know, is what this family member or family energy is, what they're saying, at least coming from a right place, or, you know, it's what's the energy behind that, right? Oh, hello, Shaylee. Welcome. You're like, how did I miss my reading? You're here, and also, you know, it'll be posted after it goes live, so you're more than welcome to watch it. No worries. But I see here that there is so I asked, is what's the energy behind it? And so even though this family member's execution, Shaylee wrote, I am needing to sell Daniel's house. He's in jail, and I have felt like his aunt is going to fight me on it. Oh. Oh, yeah. So I see here, yeah, so this family member is like, even their approach, even though like the way they say it, they may have like strong Scorpio placements, okay, and their sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or they just like the way they communicate is just very cutthroat, and it's just like their way or the highway, that kind of energy. But I asked God, I was like, but aside from their communication style and the way they communicate, is what they're saying, what's the energy behind it? And I will say, hello, Arturo. And so I see here the energy is they're speaking the truth. Okay, they're speaking the truth. And that, yeah, they're speaking the truth, and they ultimately are saying these things because they care, and they saw, maybe they saw, oh, okay, this is very specific, so be mindful. Okay, be mindful. It may not resonate with all, but somebody has to hear it. Okay, hello 39. So I see here, maybe like this, the person that you want, this person that is like very physically attractive, that wants to have some sort of connection, uh maybe this person like hit on or made moves, or they just got this very like slimy energy of and made moves on a family member or something like that. It's just like, or the family member caught a glimpse of of this person's player like ways. Perhaps this person has a history of one night stands, or going out and um, picking up chicks or boys or what have you. It's not gender specific, but it's just like they are they are so dead set on believing or thinking or have witnessed that this person just wants to consider you like another number, okay, another body count or what have you, like, and so they don't like that, and they want to protect you. And so if you have like a family member or a loved one coming towards you, you know being like, no, you can't be with this person, no, you shouldn't be with them, no, they have false intentions or what have you, it's because they witnessed something. Maybe they heard something, and they know that you deserve better. Okay, so at first you may be like, WTF, like, why can't you let me just be happy? Why can't I just, date this person, etc. But it's just like, just know that they're trying to protect you. Okay? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Right? Right, Ada? Right? Dude. Elena wrote true. Oh wow. David wrote, hey, I'm Sarah. Yeah, welcome back, Sarah. Um, holy cow. Holy cow. Okay. And so I asked, okay, what's going to be the Shaylee wrote, dude, you are on point in my situation. Wow, yeah. That I was like, I all I know is I need to relay the message, because I know somebody had to hear it. And so even though I was like, that's insane, somebody had to hear it. Shaylee wrote, I know who I'm dealing with. Yeah. Hello, Jimmy. Wrote, hi, Arcana. Welcome, welcome. Okay, thank you, everyone, for the likes. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So I see here. So I asked, what's the feature of you and this, attractive energy, like what's going to happen with you and them, like what's the future and the outcome. I see that there's distance. Okay, so this isn't even somebody that you're going to be able to spend like day to day with. There's a lot of like, you know, maybe they travel a lot, or they're just not in the area, or they're just like, you don't even, it's not even going to be like consistent in a sense. And I see here that they still have a lot of healing to do, and that they have some sort of like mental blockages is what I'm seeing here. Okay. Hello, Lourdes. Yes, you made it. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you made it. Okay. So, uh, so what is this going? What's the advice? Well, what? Why is this happening? What is? Why is it here? What is it that you need to learn from this experience? It's just that. Okay. So, it, the message is rejection is God's protection. Okay. All right. And so if you had to reject them, or they had to reject you, if there's some sort of like, oh, you thought you really, really wanted this, and all of that, but it's just like, if you guys don't end up together, or if there's something that is just, you know, God, if you feel like the universe is trying to give you signs, and trying to tell you, no, you shouldn't be with this person because you deserve better, it's because there is better, or there may be better for you at this time. Oh my gosh, this is powerful. Okay, there's a lot of energies coming in, and it's like, pay attention, you guys, pay attention. So I see two two connections coming in. Two energies coming in. And the first one, where you thought, oh my gosh, they're so attractive. Yes, like I think this is the person and stuff. But then, and then your family or something, somebody that loves you is going to warn you and be like, no, this person just wants something like one night. They just want you as part of their body count or what have you. Like they're just being manipulative and stuff like that. This, as soon as you accept that, you let it go, because you in your intuition feel that as well, that there is something off. You know, perhaps it's they're hurrying, they have some sort of impatience, and they're trying to move things very quickly, and trying to tie you and like tie you down, and try to, you know, rush into a relationship quickly without proper courtship, etc. And you knew something was off. Okay, trust that intuition, because as soon as you're like, okay, you accept it, you let it go, and you give this energy space to heal, because there's some sort of mental trauma this person is going through. Okay, it's almost as if like they don't want to deal with their healing, so they just want to distract themselves so that they don't have to focus on their healing, is what I'm seeing here. And so as soon as you realize that, that's when the second connection, the one that is actually is going to be more for you, that is actually going to be reciprocal, that's going to stand by your side. Um, they're the, oh my god, and your family is going to like this person so much better. Okay, they just don't want you to be played by people, places, or things that is just fake, that is pretending to be somebody they're not. And so I see here the second person, however, your family, the people you love, is going to adore them. They're just going to be like, oh my gosh, about time, like somebody of worth, somebody like perhaps they have a good reputation, that other people speak very highly of them, they vouch for them, like it's like. And so having a new beginning with this person is going to feel so much lighter, so much more happier, and more abundant. And so remember, do not stand in your own way of your own happiness, thinking that, you know, this other person who you can tell something's off about them, but you're just like, because you want love, because you want to feel wanted and all of that, and you give in into the situation. Do not be fooled by the players, and for those who are just wanting something short term, even though they can't even commit, in a sense, like even though they can't be there, but they want commitment. You know what I mean? They just want to secure you, but they're not willing to put in the actions and longevity into and within the connection. And so I see here, yeah, the second person coming through, as soon as you let go of this other manipulative player-like energy, there's going to be a new energy coming in. And this person, what a catch. Ooh, what a catch. Okay. Okay, all right. So Laura just wrote, but the thing, I am in love already. All right. So you'll know how this message. Remember, technically, this is the future energy of September, and so as much as it is it, it's you really need to consider. It's no coincidence that you heard this message, and so sometimes our ego says it's love, and maybe it is love, but you'll know if you're resonating, if this is your situation. Obviously, if you're happy in a connection, and you're loved back, and there's respect and reciprocity, then that wasn't your story. Somebody who is going through that or will be going through that, that's what they needed to hear. But obviously, if you're not being reciprocated, if you catch them talking to third party energies and all of that, and they try to move in quickly with you and be in a commitment while not committing, that's a red flag. Okay, that's a red flag. All right, Kaniel, or it's not that kind of channel. All right. If you have any specific questions, feel free to book a reading with me. But Elena wrote, "Is he a player? First person?" Oh yeah. Like strong fire energy coming through. So they may be um, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in their sun, moon, or rising, or just embody this energy of somebody who's like, they know how to play the field. They do. And they're very manipulative. They're very smart. And they'll do whatever it takes to get what they want, because they see it as a conquering opportunity. The two, a few, the two, okay. So I don't, so no, the person that word two, they use the word two and Squidward and what have you. Okay. Was that respectful? Okay, are we gonna play stupid? Are we gonna play dumb? Or actually, you know, be true to ourselves and be smart? Okay, because if you're coming in here with any disrespect, racism, cyberbullying, trolling, all of that, not appreciated, and you already know. That's the best part. You already know. And so it's up to you on whether or not you will utilize your own free will and your intellect to approach others with respect, because that's the grown up thing to do. Okay? So that was your only warning. David wrote, thanks. Laura just wrote, you are right. 65 wrote, hello again. Hello. 7, welcome back. Wrote, hello, señorita. Raquel wrote, hello. 7. Hello, Johnny. Welcome back. Elena. So the first person is not in love. So the first person's energy, I'm just getting like they're saying that they want commitment and all of that, but their actions and what they say don't match. Like it doesn't match. What they say and what they do doesn't match. And so it's almost like they see this connection as more of a property thing. Okay? They see it as more of a property thing. And so it's like ownership, you know, territorial, that kind of thing. And they, and not to say they don't see your value, you know, they're not gonna, they see your value, or they see this person's value, and that's one of the reasons why they're so encouraged to go after this connection. But it's like the way they're doing it, their intentions, it's very low vibrational. Okay. Yeah, because manipulative. Shirley wrote, thank you for sure. Yes, 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 yes. So great confirmation. I'm glad that you guys, you guys had this feeling too. It's not even like you were unaware. Like you knew something was up when their actions, their what they say and their actions didn't match up. So if they promised you something, saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do this. We're gonna do this together," and then crickets. Nothing. Nothing happened. And so stuff like that is a red sign. People who are not, who doesn't mean what they say, and they don't say what they mean, like they'll just do whatever it takes to just secure and make you feel like, you know, deceptive energy. Okay. All right. So Lourdes wrote, you are right, I knew. Yeah. It's the truth here is to set you free. Okay. And it's supposed to help you, because remember the message coming through, rejection is God's protection. Okay, so whatever you thought that you were wanting, and you feel like, oh wait, they're not treating you fairly and with respect, it means there's someone better for you. Okay, so Golem, you know, that's TMI, all of that kind of information, all of that kind of, you know, personal things. So feel free to tell the world about it on your channel, not here. It's not that kind of, you know, space. All right. Elena wrote, he said you are gonna be my wife and he disappeared. Disrespect. Exactly. Exactly. There, you know. Golem wrote, I'm sorry. Oh, I appreciate it, Golem. Thank you so much. I love it when, you know, people take ownership of their any, you know, wrongdoings, and rise up. That's what I like to see, and I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay. Dan wrote, I'm the queen of the. Okay. So Dan and Mike, let's keep it respectful. Okay, this, you know, you do realize this is a public forum, and I know you're not necessarily putting up your images and all of that, and there is anonymous kind of energy and all of that, but okay, let's keep the space respectful. All right. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on to career, money, and finances. Okay. Doc Kumar wrote, Dan and Mike are ruining our respectful space. I think they got the idea, right? Raquel. Raquel. Okay, what did you get? Raquel. So, you know, I understand there's a language barrier, but okay, let's not encourage them, okay, Raquel? All right, remember, let's stay relevant, okay? It's okay. Golem made up for it. Golem made up for it. They apologized and all of that. It's okay. They got a chance to make it right, and they did. I'm so glad. Okay. So let's go ahead and tap into the work and finances. What's the energy coming through? Work and finances. Oh. What you call me? Aaron, what you call me? Just kidding. Remember, I don't know what is going on here. I don't know why, you know, intelligent, smart people are playing dumb. Don't do that. You are not honoring yourself, your body, your soul by being smart people and choosing to be stupid. That's called free will, okay? AJ wrote, will I get job this year? I don't know, we're about to find out. You know, this is, and remember, this is not a one-on-one reading. If you're looking for a one-on-one reading, all of that information can be found in the description. But I tap into the energies here. And so if you're in here being respectful and wanting to get some sort of message from God, there may be a message here for you, okay? Splat, let's keep it respectful, okay? All right. I'm not kidding about this. I have standards and basic boundaries, okay? I do not tolerate, you know, trolling, none of that, okay? Night Fox wrote, I'm here to check you out. Oh, nice. Welcome to the library. Just kidding. Hello, JR or Junior. Hello, Walden. Okay. Run, see ya. Okay, you've been warned. I'm gonna give you a timeout so you can think about it. Okay. Shaylee wrote, FYI, thank you for asking about me and therefore trying to understand me. I love you for it. Most just judge and discard, and it means a whole lot more. Most just judge and discard, and it means a whole lot more than you will ever know to be accepted at the moment. Oh, for sure, Shaylee, for sure. Thank you for, you know, coming on here and trying to connect as well, you know, because there's people out there who, you know, and no judgment towards them because everybody's on a different journey, but there are definitely people out there who suffer in silence. And I'm not saying you don't suffer in silence, but at least, you know, you're trying to heal, and sometimes talking about it and tapping into the energy so that you can actually address it and heal it, it says something. You know, you're taking action and trying to do something about it. All right. Raquel wrote, I was going to say, if it stinks, you need some. Okay, so Raquel, remember, let's pretend like there is like a, you know, 11, 12-year-old watching this, and, you know, we need to be respectful, okay? Mr. Rip Van Winkle, welcome back. Mr. Rip Van Winkle wrote, when will I be mod? How about now? Okay, all right. So, you know, I think you're familiar with how it goes. You know, they get a warning, but if they continue and are continuing to be disrespectful, then we time them out for 24 hours, okay? And obviously, if they still don't get it, if they're still repeat offenders, then we, you know, we hide them, and so that, because, you know, we don't tolerate it. All right, so welcome, congrats everybody, round of applause for Mr. Rip Van Winkle for volunteering and for you know, stepping up to the plate and trying to help us keep the space respected and consistent. I appreciate you. Okay, thank you so much in advance. All right, Night Fox wrote, all right, Night Fox, no trolling, okay? We got mods on duty at the moment, okay? So Mr. Rip Van Winkle wrote, wow. Yes, boss, gotcha. Okay, Shaylee wrote, that is freaking weird as fuck. When I wrote that comment, the video tripped out and took me back to when you saw that the person was shady and I can't see my comment. Huh. maybe after the live stream it'll reload or what have you, and you can see it again. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, remember, so Night Fox, you think it wasn't. You think it wasn't, right? But again, if you want to talk about, you know, different topics, feel free to do so on your channel. Let's keep this, you know, my channel, a space for God and for those who actually wants to hear the message, all right? That was your warning, okay? All right. No, yeah. So let's continue on. Oh my goodness, we're already at an hour, okay? Night Fox wrote, I apologize. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. Int Per wrote, is your hair real? Last I checked, yeah. 888. Raquel wrote 888. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so work, finances, what's going on? What's going on with that energy? Okay. Dun dun dun. Balance. Okay, there's trying to be some sort of balance and justice when it comes to your career and your finances. And so I see here, you know, your overall energy is that you're optimistic, you're positive, you're trying to, you know, have like creative ways to get to your goal, get to your financial goal, career goals and stuff like that. It's taking a while. It's not necessarily something that is like happening overnight, but you're optimistic, you're feeling encouraged. I do sense that, you know, there's some sort of trust in God is what I'm seeing here. You know, perhaps in the past, you know, finances wasn't an issue. Perhaps there was you even got recognized for the good work that you do, and people admired you, looked up to you. However, it was sabotaged, okay? Somebody here was jealous. They felt like, oh, it's unfair. How come everybody likes them? How come everything's going well for them? How come they're getting, you know, paid to do their job? Like, you know, this is like somebody who is like operating on a very jealous, low vibrational, comparing their situation to this, to, you know, your energy or what have you, you know, with this energy that I'm picking up. And so it's like somebody definitely betrayed, like there was betrayal involved here, okay? And so I'm getting almost like somebody got knocked off their horse, like that kind of energy where it's just like everything was fine, everything was going great, and then people started getting jealous, and then throwing negative energy towards you, talking behind your back, creating rumors, falseness. It's just terrible, terrible, you know, environment to be in. And so God was like, oh, hell no, hell no. Okay, I don't want my wonderful, beautiful, you know, child to experience and go through this. And so in a sense, in a sense, God kind of took you out of that situation. And at the time, you know, you may have thought, oh my gosh, I had everything. Why are you taking me out? Or like, what have you? But it's just like, were you really happy? Were you really happy? Were you being respected? You know, was it a fair environment? Probably not. Probably not from what the energies that I'm seeing here, okay? All right. So, okay. So the future energy is coming through is you're going to be committed. I sense some sort of very hard work and dedication. It's almost going to be like you're going to, you know, you're you're going to be married to your work, your career, your longevity when it comes to your finances. And through the thick and thin, you're going to make sure that you're there for yourself, okay? And therefore, making sure that you are dedicated to keep going, keep moving forward, and not to give up, okay? And so, hello, Rohit. Okay, I'm from planet Earth. Okay, at this time. All right, no personal questions, please. Okay, I like to keep this energy and space very, focused on the God messages coming through. Okay, all right. So I see here. So because you are so, because you are so. So Rohit, I'm not going to, I just literally said I'm not going to answer. And so please respect that, all right? All right, so I see here, because you're so dedicated, because you are so dedicated, you're not going to have much of a social life, okay? I see that. Your energy coming through very, very strongly. That, like, it's like, where did Virgo go? Or I'm using Virgo as an example, but it's like, where did Virgo go? You know, and what they don't realize is you've been working, or you will be working your ass off. And I see here, it's like you're also very all right, bye Rohit, bye, bye. Here, I'll let you do the honors, Mr. Rips. Your first 24-hour timeout, I'll let you do it, okay? So you can get used to it. And so I see here that people are going to be like, oh, how come we don't see, this person around? How come this person is like not present or gone, or like they don't know what you're up to? They're just like, and it's because there is this essence of moving behind the curtains. Okay. Welcome, Vortex. What you talking about? Stick around, and then maybe you'll know, you'll catch on. Okay. But pretty much, I'm an energy reader. I tap into the energies. If you're in here, it is no coincidence. You're going to hear what you're meant to hear. Okay. And so, yeah, welcome. All right. So, okay, if we reach 7 more likes within the next few minutes, by the time I finish this portion of the reading, then I'm going to tap into the Aries through Pisces. Okay, Aries through Pisces, and tap into those energies real quick. Okay, so we just need 6 more likes. Okay, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So we just need 6 more likes, and all right. So I see here, so they're like, oh, where did they go? Yeah. Hello, Vero. Thank you for the reading. Oh, thank you so much for being here and for the kind comment. I appreciate it. So I see here, uh, oh, 65 wrote, how about Cancer? So Cancer, I'm going to do that after Leo. After Leo. Most likely, I'll probably do it on Monday. I'll probably do their reading on Monday. However, remember, I read energies, and so I post the tarot today daily messages as well. So feel free to check out that reading as well. But yeah, I'm going to throw in a little bonus. We just need 1 more like, and I'm going to do Aries through Pisces. So I'm going to do each sign, Cancer included, okay? So I just need 1 more like. So I'm going to, so yeah, I see this energy of when it comes to like working and working on your finances and all of that. Shirley wrote, I gave it a like from this account. Oh, I'm going back to my main now. Oh, that's dedication. Oh, thanks, Shirley. I appreciate it. So I see here that yeah, you're moving behind the scenes. So if people don't see you, if they have no idea what you've been up to, what you've been doing, it's I see here is because you've been working so hard. And oh, thank you, Elena. So, hmm. Okay, God wants to say something though. Okay, the advice coming through, a final message for this portion. We just need one more like. Okay, one more like. Is that God wants you to pace yourself. Okay, pace yourself. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Okay, and God wants you to be able to have enough energy to keep doing, keep going, and to do this for not just short term, but so that you can keep up. So, oh, thank you, Elena. Thank you. And so God really wants you to pace yourself. Do not overstress your body, your mind. You need to know when to rest, okay? And don't feel I'm getting this anxiety energy. So some of you guys are like, perhaps worried or anxiety or wants to you're very dedicated on feeling and being secure, so you may go above and beyond to create some sort of nest for yourself so you don't have to feel like you're living paycheck to paycheck in a sense, okay? Like and so but the intentions and motivation, that's all great, but at the end of the day it's all about balance, okay? Balance. and and it doesn't necessarily mean more is better, okay? It's quality versus quantity. And so just because you're keeping busy, okay, you keep doing things, make sure it's productive, okay? So there needs to be some level of strategy involved. And so you know that is going to be very helpful to help you achieve and stay on top of it, okay? All right. Hi, Matthew. Hi, welcome. I know. Okay, so those of you, okay, I know you guys are so curious about what's going on in here. Okay, so I'm an energy reader. So what I do is I tap into the energy. It doesn't really matter what sign you are, but if you are drawn to this reading, it is no coincidence. Um, yeah, I just relay God's message on here. So if you're in here, it is no coincidence. There may be a message here for you. So feel free to hang out. And as a general, obvious reminder, I like to keep this space respectful. Okay, so that includes in the comments as well. Please treat each other and the space, myself, with respect. That's all I really ask. Okay, all right. Um so yeah, God wants to you to have some sort of faith as well, that even though there is some level of uncertainty, okay, there's some sort of uncertainty and wondering what's going to happen. There's this like, oh, I don't know, like, how long will I need to keep going and doing this for, because I see here you guys are working hard, like putting in the hours and trying to be, you're putting in the work, okay? All right. Respectful, that's gonna be hard for me. You have a loose tongue. So Matthew, you said what you said. I know you retracted your message, but um, it's free will, free will. And so if you don't vibe with what I say, if you just don't want to be here, no one's forcing you, honey, okay? No one's forcing you. So if you don't feel it, if you don't vibe with my you know, what I'm saying or this content or anything like that, you're more than welcome to check out another streamer, another channel. That's your free will. However, if you want to be here due to free will or what have you, my only condition is there needs to be respect. Okay, because I don't tolerate bullying, rudeness, cyberbullying, racism, none of that. None of that. Because you are allowed to utilize your own channel to say whatever you want. But it's like I'm not going to tolerate people, you know, trashing the space. I'm going to take the trash out. Okay? All right, so Masai, you know, bye, buddy, bye. You know, that's a racist comment, and that was terrible, and yeah, you need to think about what you've done. All right, bad, bad. All right, okay. So you know, some people it's like they can't control themselves or they don't want to control themselves, and so there's nothing wrong with having a little discipline to not just do word vomit, you know. There's nothing wrong with filters. You know, we have water, we have filters for water, we have filters for air. We're going to have filters for bad behavior and disrespect. Okay. All right. So we just need one more like. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So I'm almost done with the reading here. So God is saying, even though there is a lot of uncertainties as to what's going to happen in the future with your finances and your work, career, that kind of energy, God is saying, keep going, but do not just be like all in, you know, working 12 hours, 16 hours straight, like balance. Balance, okay? There's something to be said about like steadiness and consistency, and you don't want to burn yourself out, okay? So God is proud of you. You're doing it. You're there. You're saving up. You're heading in the right direction. And all of these, you know, good habits, you know, whether that is money habits, work habits, they're all going to contribute towards the investment within yourself. Okay, so you're going to be creating abundance within yourself is what I'm seeing here. And so just keep it up. God is encouraging you. God is being very supportive of you at this time. And so, but again, please remember, don't let the fear of not being ready or making sure you want to be ready be the motivation for working so hard to the point you're neglecting your body, your sleep, your well-being. Okay, make sure to take care of yourself. Okay, all right, love it. So all right, congratulations to everybody who click the like button. We have reached our goal. And so now we're going to tap in real quickly to each sign of the zodiac from Aries through Pisces. So if you're, you know, one of those signs, or if you're dealing with somebody with those signs, you'll know if the message is for you and if it resonates. Okay. Okay. All right, Evan. Hello, welcome. I know some of you guys are new, you know. And so you guys are curious about what I do, but I am an energy reader and I'm a channeler of God. And so I just relay the message and what I'm picking up, and there may be some sort of message or clarity or healing kind of thing. The truth will come out, okay? What you need to know will come out. So, but we'll take that. Okay, so just know that, you know, if you're in here, it is no coincidence. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And so Evan, as you know, this is a collective reading, okay, not a one-on-one personal, okay? We have other people on this channel as well, hence why it's collective. And so if you're looking for a one-on-one, all of that information can be found in the description of this video. But I hope you understand. I just try to be fair, or else I'm going to have to answer everybody's specific questions. You get what I mean? Yeah. All right, so this energy coming through, Okay, before we get into the sign, somebody here wants attention. Okay. And we're going to give it to them because I try to honor what God wants me to say. So we're going to take this. All right. I'm picking up on a strong air sign. So Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy coming through strongly. And so you don't have to be the sign, or this is the sign of somebody that you're dealing with. But either way, this is the energy that I'm picking up. So somebody with, they're very smart, okay, but they're also, I'm getting the word jaded. Okay, they're jaded. So it's almost as if like it's their way or the highway. Okay, hello, Evan. So English, please. English. English. so, um, so this person is smart, but they're strict on themselves and others. So I'm getting this energy where they're the type of person to have their nose up in the air, thinking they know everything, they're always right, and that kind of energy coming through. And so, hello, Shivam, welcome, hello. So, so, and it's because that's what they feel comfortable with, okay? But it's just like when that kind of energy comes through, somebody here is very stuck. Okay, somebody here is very stuck. They're not being open. They're not, and it's just like they really go by the pen is mightier than the sword, like that kind of essence, that kind of energy. That's like that's their belief in a sense. And so they think very highly of themselves, but not necessarily of others. Okay, and that is a toxic trait that God wants to pinpoint. Okay, because that is very based on ego. There's no growth, and it's almost like I'm getting very somebody who is very like elitist. Okay, somebody who thinks that like they know it all, or somebody it's like their way or the highway, that kind of energy. And it's because they want to show dominance. So just be very mindful of this kind of energy. You'll know if this is you or the person that you're dealing with, but just be mindful because they're operating in a very low vibrational sense. Okay, for them is all about ego, you know, is what I'm seeing here. So why do we need to know about this? They're being activated. They're being activated to be better and to be grounded. It's almost like they're so up in their head, up in their mind, up in the air, that they forgot how to balance themselves out and come back to reality, come back to earth, be more grounded. And because they're wondering, how come nobody likes me? How come everybody is against me? How come I need to, always set them right, or all of that. And it's saying it's because somebody here is just like, as mentioned earlier, they only see things their way. They're not open to other people's perspective. And it's because like there's some sort of insecurity energy that I'm picking up. And so because they're not confident and grounded within themselves, they have a way of projecting their negativity and their very strict communication style that rubs people the wrong way. And so this person energy is going to be triggered and activated to kind of ground themselves, bring themselves back to reality, back to earth, and they're going to be almost like inspired to try and do that. Okay, and I see here it's ultimately because they witnessed something. They witnessed something. They realized, perhaps as somebody that inspired them. They came across somebody that was like, wow, this person is, even though you and them, you guys may have not seen things eye to eye in the beginning. However, this grounded energy has a way of being calm, collected, while at the same time and still holding and maintaining this power to be able to be confident in what they say, and trying to be it's like their energy speaks for themselves. Okay, it's like they don't even have to necessarily talk, or if they do talk, every little thing they say, it hits the nail on the head. Okay, it just like, so it's very powerful. And so this energy, who was just operating in more of their headspace, witnessed this, and they're like, oh my gosh, this person is able to draw respect and lead with confidence, and they're in awe in a sense, because it's like they're seeing what is possible. And so they're being activated, they're being triggered to operate and become a little bit more balanced and ground themselves, and not be so like elitist, nose in the air, and all of that. And so I see that, and when they do that, when they let go of this ego mentality, what they were raised upon, etc., they're moving into a happier direction, because they're it's almost like it stops with them. It stops with them. So if they have picked up this way of, harsh communication, and being mean and stuff like that, it perhaps, I do feel like they need to be accountable, but I will say that they need it needs to change. Just because you saw somebody do it, that doesn't mean you can do it too. It's not monkey see, monkey do. It's not eye for an eye. It needs to stop and end with you. So you need to transmute. You need to alchemize that energy, and then and head in the direction that you will find happiness in. Okay, because I see here that how you've been operating, your communication style, the way you carry yourself, you're not happy. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, this person is not happy. And so, that's a lot of information, and very, and it's rooted from spirituality, because you're working with your soul. Your soul, it is no coincidence that you came across this message. Feel free to share this video with somebody that needs to hear it. But I see here that this is this is part of the awakening process. Okay, you're being triggered, you're being activated, and it's ultimately so that you'll find some sort of happiness and momentum and progress within your stability. Okay, so and feel confident in who you are, and that you can stand on your own 2 feet without operating from the foundation of insecurity and defense and ridicule, but instead you'll be confident enough to operate and feel like you don't have to react and project because you feel triggered. Okay, so just be mindful. All right. And Matt, we, all parties are welcome here. However, we try not to get political or religious. Everybody's welcome here as long as they're respectful. So if you are pushing for one candidate or to another, please, utilize your own channel to do that. Not here, okay? Not here. All right. Okay, so wow. Somebody had to hear that. It was just like, no, we're not going to move on until somebody hears that. Okay. So let's go ahead. Aries through Pisces really quickly, okay? Really quickly. Let's get to it. Doesn't matter which sign you are. Know that you found it at the perfect time. But you'll know if it resonates. Remember this card? Oh, wow. Okay. Aries. If you're an Aries or dealing with an Aries, strong placements, what have you, or if you're just vibing, you'll know if this is your story. I see here, somebody here is very impressed, okay? They're impressed. However, there is this like depleted energy. What is that? Oh, okay. So somebody here is like so impressed, wants something long term, so I want something committed. Um, Hello, LS. English, please. English. Wow. so, so I see here the reason why they feel depleted because you know they may be dealing with somebody that they're in love with. Okay, there's a lot of admiration and love within this connection, but now they're feeling a little bit insecure. They're just like, oh my gosh, this person's perfect, this person is like uh so wonderful and all of that, and there's a lot of love here, but because this person that they're is them or the person that they're dealing with, because they're vibrating on such a high frequency, and in some shape or form they put this person on a pedestal, they feel like, oh my gosh, how will I even be a match? And so that's the insecurity kind of vibe that I'm getting. And so if you feel like that, work on yourself, make try to be a better version of yourself and all of that, and ask yourself, why do you feel this way? What's going on in your life where you feel like you don't carry value in a sense? And so that's something to think about. Okay, so Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, there's something about your work energy. Okay, so some of you guys are very focused on your work and your finances, and it's like how to make the most and maximum money for you and your family or those that you care about. So there's a lot of like strategic way, like finessing, you know, being in the right rooms, networking, whatever it is, you're in the right room with the right people. And I see that because you're not you're very mindful. You have some sort of strategic tactic, okay? And obviously, you know, try your best to be as genuine as you can. It's like, don't consider it like you're on a mission, because I'm getting this like you're on a mission, you want to, you know, you're trying to be smart about it and all of that. And I see here is ultimately because it's for you and your family or those that you care about, because perhaps you may have dependents or something like that, like you. But just remember, like, don't lose yourself, you know, make sure you continue to treat, you know, other people with respect, and try to come from a genuine place. Okay, when it comes to Geminis. So Geminis feels somebody here, I'm picking up on an energy where they feel very burdened. Okay, they feel like I'm getting some sort of like strict communication that had happened, and so this energy was trying, like, there was some sort of like uncertainty. Okay, and this and there was an energy that had a lot of like burdens, a lot of baggage, and and somebody here needed to reinforce some sort of boundaries. Okay, because I see here that um the other energy was just trying to throw and drop their baggage and insecurities and hardships onto another person, and the person that was on the other end was just like, WTF, like, what do you think this is? Like, you know, you can't just dump your baggage on here, you can't just dump your trash on here, or negative energy, low vibrational stuff, like, um and so somebody had to really set some sort of boundaries, protect themselves, um and it really put into perspective that this energy needed to do some growth and needed to think about their actions, and perhaps the way they communicated or took action in certain situations was disrespectful to other individuals who are not willing to take upon their baggage and insecurities and their projection. Okay, so when it comes to Cancers. Okay, your energy coming in strongly, and even for Geminis, their energy was coming strongly. I mean, it always, it's usually always like that. their energy is coming in very strongly. But so I see here for Cancers, I see some sort of like limbo energy, okay? Some sort of limbo energy, because perhaps you, it's almost as if your world is turning upside down. You're seeing things in a new perspective, in a new light. Perhaps, you know, up until now or up until recently or what have you, you've been raised to think and feel a certain way. And then somebody came in and flipped that, you know, people, places or things or circumstances, what have you, it flipped that into a different perspective. So I'm just getting like, you know, this is a silly example, but it's just like pineapple on pizza, okay? It's just like, maybe you were the type to be like, oh, pineapple on pizza, that's sacrilege. That, how can you do that? What are you thinking? Because all they were raised on was pepperoni cheese pizza, okay? That's all they knew. That was their world. And then somebody came in all lovingly and was just like, hey, you know, you should try this. This is amazing. You're going to love it. And then I see here, you know, they're just like, oh, I don't know, pineapple on pizza. Like, you know, I'm getting like, this is an example, but it may resonate. But it's just like the way this person and energy approach this individual. It was just in such an open, loving, encouraging way that they really let their insecurities down. They really let their anxiety and fear and judgment on this pineapple pizza. It's almost like they helped ease it away, and they tried it and they were like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I can't believe I lived all my life. I'm like missing out on this wonderful treat or what have you. Okay. That was an example, but it's that kind of energy. And so it's like we have to be open. You know, there's more, there's more to life than the circle that you lived or knew all your life. And so the more you are able to try to be open and receptive, and I'm not saying, you know, believe everything you hear, do everything that is proposed. That's not what I'm saying at all. You know, we have judgment, we have a sense of judgment, so we can know whether if it's safe or if it's harmful or if it's worth a try. And again, different strokes for different folks. Some people vibe with it, some people don't. You know, that we have people who are allergic to pineapple, and even if they wanted to try, they can't. We have lactose intolerant people who can't have dairy, but they'll still eat ice cream and all of that and what have you. So it's like there'll be different circumstances, but the message coming through is that don't let fear and anxiety and your being so used to how you used to do things trap you and not allow you to see things in a different perspective, and for you to try something new out that may be beneficial for you. Okay. All right. And we could even switch that around and say, you know, if something was impacting you negatively, and you were just like, no, it's not that bad. Oh no, it's not abuse. No, like I'm fine, but are you really fine? Are you happy? You know, are you really in an abusive situation? You really need to almost take yourself out of the situation and see the situation for the reality and for what it is, okay? Not based on, oh, but if I lose this person, place, or thing, I'm going to feel so lonely and I'm not going to have anybody. That's mentality. That's your perception. That's not the reality, okay? So just be mindful of that. Wow, Cancers, that somebody had to hear that message coming in very strongly. So what's the message for Leo? Leo. So somebody here, I'm picking up, oh, what is going on? So I see here, you know, there was an energy that where you felt like you were so happy, that you were in something that was emotionally fulfilling, etc. And then boom, truth bomb, boom, karma, boom, like justice came into surface. And I see here, it's because there was a lot of energies having opinions on the matter. There was some level of conflict. And so, but Yeah, I don't see it as a bad thing. Usually when I see this card, I sense like conflict and chaos, but this time it was because somebody knew you deserved better. Okay, so there was some sort of injustice, but you may have thought you were them. You'll know which side you were on, but somebody here thought that, oh, they had the world, everything's going well, but then little did they know that no, there was some sort of injustice or unfairness. Perhaps you were pouring more into the situation and the other person, they barely put in the effort, but you considered their presence, them just showing up, was good enough. But is it? Karma didn't think so, justice didn't think so, and the people around you didn't think so. And so some of you guys may have heard some information that you at first was like, no, you're wrong, no, and you try to fight them off and all of that. But you know, the truth will set you free. The reality is, and these energies put things into perspective, that you deserved better, and that you need somebody that is able to reciprocate as well. Okay, when it comes to Virgos. Okay, so for Virgos, it's just like I'm getting, there's some sort of like lack of stability. Okay, and what I mean by that is that things just kind of feel like up in the air. There you see the opportunities, but at the same time you're also very grounded. You're not going to like hype yourself up thinking like, oh, even though it can go great, but there's this essence of somebody here wanting to be realistic as well and be grounded. And so overall, I see here that somebody here wants to be optimistic and all of that, but at the same time, it's just like I'm getting this tired energy. Somebody here is like very tired and you want momentum. I think the fact that things are not moving along consistently, there's some sort of lack of security is what I'm tapping into. And so it and that's been very difficult because you prefer something stable, consistent. You would rather know what's going to happen. And but there is some sort of surrendering. Okay, I'm picking up on some sort of surrendering where it's like, you know what, if it's meant to be, it'll be, and if I'm meant to have it, you're going to have it. And so that's the energy that I'm picking up. And so God is like, good job. Good job. Because I see here, as we tapped into all of these signs and different energies, there's people out there who wants to focus on what they don't have or the uncertainties and stuff like that. But what I like about this and what God wants to point out is that you've at least surrendered, and you have this belief that, if you don't have what you want at this time, that doesn't mean that it's not on the way. Okay, and so God really likes your perspective, your thought process, and your mindset when it comes to that, and your willingness to let go and willingness to move on from people, places, or things that may have just stood in your way, but you're trying your best not to let that get to you. Okay, so Libra. All right, so Libra is kind of struggling with all the truth and clarity that's coming in, but what they need to realize is the truth is supposed to set you free. For the ego, it may be hard to hear because it is encouraging you to let go and surrender and release some aspect of your life that is not serving you for your highest good. And that includes third-party energies, betrayals, lies, cheating, stealing, whatever it is, I see here that the truth revealed the actual situation for what it is. And some of you or them, didn't want to believe it. Didn't want to own up or acknowledge what was actually happening in the situation. But God was just like, nope, You're going to need to know the truth, because I see here, I'm picking up on an energy where it's like they want to be the best. Okay, somebody here wants to be the best, wants to be knowledgeable, come off as being wise, and wants to almost be looked up to. Like, people, they want to have this reputation that through the thick and through the thick and thin, that that they did the right thing, or they rise to the top, and they want, that's the essence, that's the energy that they want to have. However, there's some sort of delusional kind of energy going on, because what you want and what's actually going on was different, was different. And so even though, you know, this energy feels like, oh no, you know, I always do the right thing, or I always try, or I know what's best for me and stuff like that, but I see here, but there's a lack of action. There's something to be said. There's a difference between what you think up here and what is actually being done. And so if you feel up here that, oh no, I'm doing well, like I like everybody looks up to me, or I'm doing the right thing, and or I have standards and all of that, but however your actions say, oh, but you're talking to multiple people, or you let people who take advantage of you back into your life, and all of that, that's being called a hypocrite. I'm getting hypocrite energy. And so you or them, you'll know which side you are on, but somebody had to hear that. Okay, Scorpios. So Scorpios, there's somebody in your energy where it's just like, I'm getting all talk, no game. Okay, all talk, no game. So it's like this energy wants to paint a pretty picture. It's just like, look at all the rainbows and sunshines. This is all that we could have, and all of that. And so they were all talk, but when it came down to it, it's just like they were trying to hide their insecurities, hide their doubts and stuff like that. Why do we need to know about this? This is very, very specific. Okay, so so I'm getting this energy. It's just like, it's because this energy doesn't want to worry you. Like, they want to make you believe that everything is going to be okay, that everything is going to be fine. So it is somewhat of a facade, but I will say it is coming from a good place. It's just like they don't want you to worry. You know, they want to make it seem like everything is fine. And that they care about you. They ultimately care about you. And that's one of the reasons why it's like they're trying to stay optimistic. But they have a lot of anxiety and insecurities and things that they worry about, but they don't necessarily want to share that um, with the other individual. Okay, so when it comes to Sagittarius feel, wow, like they're seeing this person, whoever they're dealing with, they're seeing this person in a high light. Okay, and they have a lot of love for this connection, but they feel defeated. Why do they feel defeated? I mean, I can see it here. Oh, so somebody here wants like a strong commitment, something long term, but they feel like, oh, this person's out of their league. They probably don't even want them, like that kind of energy. But it's just like, well, is that the reality? Like, what's going on? Well, I see here somebody's not being honest. Somebody here is not being honest here. So it's like, how are you going to create something strong, long term, of a foundation and commitment if somebody's pretending to be who they're not? Okay, so that's food for thought. Capricorn. So I see here for Capricorn that overall, this energy that I'm picking up, they're feeling good. However, it's very slow when it comes to love. Okay, so even though they feel good, they feel like confident, and they know that they can offer a lot towards the connection, or they have a lot going for them. However, there's some sense of waiting, like not being able to come together because somebody here is working on something else or needs time apart. Like they're very focused on creating some sort of foundation for themselves, but there is a lot of like romantic feelings, strong feelings here, but something is off. Okay, I'm picking up on a very sad connection. So loneliness, feeling sad, feeling like, I want to say unheard, or like, okay, so somebody's like, pretending like everything on the outside is fine, that they're doing well, and that, they can handle it, and they're strong and all of that, and everything's going well. But that's what they want other people to think. However, deep down inside, they're scared, they're lonely, they're depressed, they feel they really need like a hug, or they need some sort of embrace, is what I'm seeing here. But it's not, it's gonna take some time. This, whatever they're doing right now, it's like a stagnant energy. But I see that, they're optimistic, and they know that they deserve love. But under the circumstances, that's just how they feel at this time. Aquarius. Aquarius. So somebody here is determined. Okay, we got some determined energy coming through. So this determined energy is wanting a new beginning, wants to build something that is like consistent, and build some sort of foundation. So I see here there is like this energy of being motivated and being optimistic about what's ahead, and um, somebody here is taking a leap of faith towards a direction that they know is going to bring them a lot of happiness. And so overall, it's a beautiful energy, because I know in the past, the when we tapped into Aquarius's energy, they were going through a rough time. And so, I see here that it's not going to be like an overnight change, but I see that um, them putting in the effort to regain some sort of uh, also financial stability, or feeling more confident within themselves. Their work and actions and motivation to improve that aspect of their life is going to be a blessing for them, because it's going to give them a sense of new motivation and purpose. And ultimately, I see happiness coming through. Okay, happiness. So Pisces, there's your energy. So Pisces, wow. Okay, so some of you guys are going through a very like spiritual time at this time. Okay, you may, this may be you or them, but I'm picking up on this energy where somebody has gone through a lot of tough times, especially when it comes to their mental space. So they're just like, I'm getting this sort of defensiveness, this wall up, but somebody here is tapping into their intuition, and their higher self, and one-on-one connection with God, to try to transmute and alchemize the energies surrounding this, so that they can break free and heal themselves from what they've been going through. And so I see her that they're utilizing time apart, or time to themselves, to reflect and hone in on this healing process. And they're utilizing resources, whether that is like online information, online platforms, uh, to speed up that process and find some sort of partnership, collaboration with somebody that is going to help them on their journey. So I'm picking up on also this very grounded energy. So you may be dealing with somebody that who's very grounded, so earth, strong earth energy coming through, and their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But it's almost as if you guys are like peas, two peas in a pod kind of energy, where it's just like, you know, having this partnership, having this person that you can find support in is going to be very beneficial. Even if you may be spending some time alone, is what I'm seeing here. So, final message, you know, this being the bottom of the deck, what is the final message coming through? Wow, look at that. So some of you guys are really like transforming. It's almost as if, you know, you guys know what you need to work on. Okay, somebody here knows what they need to work on, if they have any vices, low vibrational mindset, or things that they've been doing. Okay, it's almost as if they're being triggered and activated to let that go or address it and to heal from it, because they know that their happiness lies beyond any instant gratification, low vibrational ways and actions. It's just like you're being inspired and motivated to be the best versions of yourself and to try to stay grounded, to try to stay grounded and know that, you know, we're souls having a earthly experience, right? And so just recognizing and respecting that there's some sort of responsible energy that I'm picking up. So um, it's like when you take responsibility and ownership of your own happiness and what you want in life and kind of quiet the ego's 2 cents about the matter, it's going to be very beneficial for you. Okay, so that's what I see here, you guys. Okay, so those of you who like this video, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I appreciate you. For those of you who have commented on the videos or engaged in the live chat, or just watching my videos, telling a friend, telling, you know, reposting on your social medias to spread the message. All of that is so appreciated, and I thank you so much for, you know, sharing the space with me and approaching me with love, support, and respect. Okay, I appreciate you so much. So thank you to everybody, and to my mods. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, okay? Thank you so much. Bye.